What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. You all are awesome. I appreciate each and every single one of you. So, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, love you too, my beautiful wife. Thank you so much. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being in here. You guys are all awesome. You guys are all awesome. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you all being in here. Give it a little bit more time and let everybody stroll in here. So, be sure I am good across all platforms here. Yes, 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 and it looks like maybe some more yes as well. Yes, yes, and more yes. So cool. Great stuff. Give me 1 second. It's working in the background here. Working in the background here. Give me a minute here while I work here in the background. Give me a minute here while I work. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you all. Got a little bit of a stormy night, possibly, up here in northern South Dakota, North Dakota, a few other places as well. So I should be live across all platforms. I'm just double checking and verifying. You guys make yourself nice and cozy and comfy. And you just give me a minute here. So. You just give me a minute here. What's up, Chasing? Got Chasing for a Cause in here. That's awesome. Thank you for being in here. I'm awesome. Thank you, Libby. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being in here, Libby. Have fun. Bible studying. Obviously, is that is um, the most important. So obviously, so yeah, it looks like Monday and Tuesday, and we'll go over that later on here. We'll touch base on that, but it looks like Monday and Tuesday are going to be some pretty good severe weather days. So we'll cover that here in a little bit. We'll look at that looks and see how that is looking and everything. But as you can see, I'm at 4,120 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you everybody for helping me get to that. So what's up, Julie? Great to see you in here. Great stuff. Very great stuff. You guys can't see because the way Facebook does things, it's doesn't get integrated well with a lot of software. So, but you guys can't see, but my cousin James, Pastor James, he's a pastor. Just commented, how's it going, brother? Going great, James. I'm glad you are in here. Glad to see you in here. So James is viewing from Facebook right now. So thank you, Brother James. Thank you, Pastor James, for being in here. Highly appreciate that. God bless you, brother, and Christy and your family. Hope you guys are all doing great and doing well. So, but yeah, thank you, brother. Highly appreciate you being in here. So, very, very thankful for that. Awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, Brother James, Pastor James. It's great to hear that, buddy. God bless you too, buddy. God bless you as well. So I hope everything is going great. It's a beautiful day here in Chicago. Hopefully it's a beautiful day wherever you guys are at. So, but again, thank you to everybody who is watching on Kick. Thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Facebook, and thank you to everybody who's watching on Twitch as well. So, gonna give a few more minutes here, everybody pile in. But thank you to everybody who is in here. We will go over what's happening right now. Got a pretty good, decent storm. Here up here in around Bismarck, so we'll cover that here shortly. It's actually it looks like it's considerable here. But we'll cover that shortly. And it looks like Freddie might be headed towards it actually. So I am using WeatherWise today. So if you do have the WeatherWise app, you can follow along. Lately, I have been using Weatherfront, but today I'm using WeatherWise. So it does look like Freddie. That's not what I wanted to click on. Like Freddie might be headed this direction, so. And we can check in on Freddie since he is exclusive to WeatherWise. So we will check in with him and see what's going on. If he does pop up, I checked on his stream earlier, but his stream was not on yet. So, but we'll see. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday night. A beautiful Sunday night here in Chicago. Beautiful, very beautiful. So, little not too bad. You can actually have the windows open right now. So lately, been having to have the AC on every single day. So it's good to give it a break. It's good to not have to have the windows closed up all the time and everything. So again, thank you, Brother James. Thank you, Pastor James. Thank you, Pastor James, for joining in on Facebook. Yeah, so thank you very much there, brother. Pastor James also does have a YouTube channel as well. So he does some great preaching on it. Does some great stuff. So if you can, brother James, you can pop into the YouTube chat and put a link to your YouTube channel, or I can do it as well. So, but nonetheless, yes. So, Brother James does some great stuff there. Does some great preaching on there. So, hopefully, you guys will check him out. I will see if I can link that real quick, and then let me see if I can do that really quick here. Try to link this up. Let me link it up. But let me still look for that real quick. Julie says a nice summer day. Currently 87, but it feels like 89. Not too bad. Just checked on a local news app that I have in my phone. High was 90 today. Not bad, Julie. Not too bad at all. Give me 1 second here and I'll jump back in there. So. Okay, cool. Hi, brother James. I put your link in the chat so people can subscribe to you. Thank you, Pastor James, very much. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for everybody who's in here. You guys again are awesome. Got some exciting news to share here too. So got of a lot of great news to share with you here. So um, give me 1 second, Pastor James. I'll get that to you. Looks like we got Tammy in here. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being in here. Very awesome of you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for subscribing to Pastor James. Pastor James is my cousin. He is married to my cousin, but he's my cousin. Uh, but he's a great preacher, great pastor, great person overall. So yeah, so please subscribe to Pastor James. And again, got some great news to share with you guys, to share with you all. So we'll go over that here shortly. But nonetheless, I'm going to take a quick break. Give me like a minute or two, and then I will be right back. So, and if you guys haven't either, please subscribe to Chasing for a Cause. But give me a couple minutes, and I will be right back, and then we will dive in to all of the fun. And scene. All right, we are back. Awesome. We are back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Looks like Pastor James is in here. Thank you. Thank you, Brother James, Pastor James, for being in here. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of you all who are joining in on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, on Facebook as well. So very great stuff. But we will jump in here in a second. And again, I am using WeatherWise tonight. Lately, I've been using Weatherfront, but tonight I am using WeatherWise. Another great app when it comes to weather and everything else. So very great detailed app. Highly recommend WeatherWise as well. So Weatherfront is a great app too. I recommend that as well. But nonetheless, use whatever app that you feel most comfortable with. So when it comes to that, so I hope y'all can see me well. Hope y'all can hear me well. Again, hope y'all are having a great Sunday night. It's a beautiful Sunday night here in Chicago. It is about 7:27 p.m. here in Chicago. So very thankful again for all of you who are in here. So we will take a look at what's going on here shortly. So, but very thankful for all of you. And again, looks like we have Brother John, Pastor John McKinney is in here. So hey, we got two pastors in here. That's awesome. What's better than one pastor? Two pastors. So we got Pastor John in here, Storm Chaser John McKinney, for those of you who don't know. So Storm Chaser John McKinney is in here. Pastor John, as he is known, and Brother John as well. So again, I am utilizing WeatherWise tonight. I have been using Weatherfront the last two or three streams, but I switched over to WeatherWise for tonight. So hopefully you guys were able to catch Pastor John's stream earlier today as he returned to the site, the Enderlin, North Dakota site where he drove down in the ditch last June. So so very cool stuff there. So if you didn't see, go back and check that out there. And if you are not subscribed to Brother John, Pastor John, please subscribe to Brother John, Pastor John, because he is a great chaser, but even better, he is a better person, pastor, man of God. So that is the most important and number one thing. So so very awesome stuff there. So everybody, please give him a sub if you have not yet, and please check out his video from earlier today as well. So but yes, looks like Brother John is driving toward Wisconsin through Minnesota. So it looks like Pastor John is most likely getting set up for tomorrow. And we'll talk about tomorrow. We'll go over tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day that has some pretty good implications of being a pretty significant severe weather day, especially for being the middle of July. So, nonetheless, we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. But again, I am using WeatherWise tonight. Again, I used Weatherfront past couple of days, and you can actually find Pastor John in Weatherfront. So I highly recommend Weatherfront and following along in Weatherfront or on Facebook with Pastor John, Storm Chaser John McKinney. So again, I'm using WeatherWise tonight. No reason for the change. I just wanted to use WeatherWise tonight. So, but I do love Weatherfront. I have nothing but great things to say about Weatherfront. It is a very, very great app. So highly, highly, highly recommend the Weatherfront app as well. So I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you to everybody who was in chat. Thank you to everybody who, um, thank you to everybody who's lurking. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Kick. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Facebook. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Twitch. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Kick as well. And it looks like my nephew Dylan, who is awesome. He's a great nephew. Love that boy so much. He just commented on Facebook. So very, very blessed that he is my nephew. So thank you, Dylan. Thank you so much, buddy. I love you too, buddy. I love you too so much, buddy. So again, that is from my nephew Dylan on Facebook. So very thankful for you, Dylan. Love you very much, bud. He is an awesome nephew. He's an awesome dude. He is an awesome guy. So, but nonetheless, very thankful and very appreciative of all of you in here. And I do have great news. I have great news for everybody that's in here. Great news is that I have made it to YouTube Partner. So I met all of the criteria this morning. So I applied this morning. So they are just reviewing my channel and reviewing everything. It's just part of their standard policy, part of their standard procedures. So once they come back with that, there shouldn't be any issues. I don't have any strikes. I don't have any negatives, on my channel. So once I hear back, I should officially be in the YouTube Partner Program, so I can start to get monetized. So very awesome stuff. Very great stuff that the Lord is working. So very excited for that. It definitely was a goal when it came to that. So very thankful for that. So, but yeah, ended up hitting the rest of the criteria that I needed this morning, and again, and then you have to apply, and then once you apply, it takes a little while for them to go through your channel and everything else. So, so very, very thankful. So that's such great news, such a big blessing, such a huge blessing from, from God. So, so very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. Extremely thankful for that. So, looking forward to getting monetized. Looking forward to getting monetized on here. Looking forward to getting paid for my hard work, right? From YouTube, so so yeah. I'm extremely looking forward to being in the YouTube Partner Program. So yes, again, so thank you guys, but I couldn't have done it, obviously, first and foremost, without God. God obviously is my number one, like Pastor John McKinney says, my number one sponsor. God is my number one provider, my number one leader. So again, without him, I would not be in this position. I would not be where I'm at. That is the absolute truth. So he is the great spearheader. He spearheads all this and allows for all this to happen. So, so again, without him, none of this is possible. And then second of all, without you guys, none of this is possible. Without Pastor John, promoting me a lot, without his great mentorship and great friendship and just all that stuff. So very grateful and very thankful for that. Very blessed. Um, I have the utmost gratitude when it comes to that. So, but again, it's all because of you guys as well. You guys have helped propel me to where I'm at. So, when it comes to that, so, but yes, so thank you guys. But yes, thank you guys very, very much. It again is all due, number one to God, and second of all to you guys. So, so thank you guys very much for all of the watch hours that you guys have given my my content, and for all the watch hours that you shall give my content moving forward. So that's very great. So but yeah, but thank you Dylan. Again, he's over on Facebook. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate everything that you do, buddy. So thank you so much. Love you so much, Dylan. So you're awesome, buddy. And like Big Man James says, yes, God is good. That's brother. That is Pastor James, brother James. Again, that's my cousin. Um, and yes, God is good all the time. So, which leads me to great segue, because obviously, if you're new here, I appreciate you being here. Welcome into the John Boy Severe Weather Lab Plus Education. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Well, you will get live severe weather coverage, and you will get live live stream teachings of weather education. So weather education and weather seminars. So again, it's a win-win for you and a win-win for me. So it is a really great partnership. But that being said, before I kick things off and before we start diving into some of the meteorology and what's happening here tonight, and we'll take a look at what's going on for tomorrow. For tomorrow's setup, we'll take a look at what's going on for. We'll take a look at what's going on for Tuesday's setup as well. So, thank you, Chasing. Always, I appreciate your support. Always great. But nonetheless, like always, the way I start every stream is always give glory and honor and praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because again, without him, none of this is possible. I'm so thankful, so blessed for his love and for his mercy and for his grace, for his kindness, for his patience, for everything that he is. So very thankful again, and none of this again isn't possible without him. So all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And again, if you are new here, I always give credit and glory all the time to my Lord and Savior. So, because he is bold for me, so I do my best to always be bold for him, to always be unashamed, and to always be unapologetic for him. But yes, I'm very, very thankful for his love and for his mercy and for his grace. And if somebody in the chat or somebody who's watching does not know Jesus on a personal level, if you do not know Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, please reach out to me, or please reach out to somebody in the chat, and we can point you in the right direction. But again, it is not us who saves. We cannot save you. Jesus is the one who saves. So all we can do is guide you and lead you, and it is your faith. It is your faith through Christ that saves you. So, but nonetheless, and faith alone that does that. So again, always, all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you, Dylan. Again, Dylan's over on Facebook. Thank you, Dylan, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Love you so much, Dylan. Have a great night, buddy. Love you very much, man. Chasing for a Cause says I'm ordained also, so that's cool. Chasing for a Cause, and again, if you have not subscribed to Chasing for a Cause, please subscribe to Chasing for a Cause. She does a lot of great chasing for a great cause. So be sure to check out her YouTube channel, and as well, please check out Pastor John McKinney, Storm Chaser John McKinney's YouTube channel as well, and please subscribe to him. A lot of great content, a lot of great stuff you will find there. Lots of awesome stuff. And please also subscribe to Pastor James, who is in the chat as well. So really appreciate that. I put a link to his channel there just a little bit ago. So so very thankful that all of you all are in here. So what do we have going on tonight? Well, let's jump in. So as you can see, we still have the Maslow scale discussion that is currently out. Again, I am using WeatherWise, so please feel free to follow along in WeatherWise. Please use Weatherfront. Please use Radar Omega, whatever app that you feel the most comfortable with using. So again, they all have a lot of great perks when it comes to that. So this Meso scale discussion will expire here in about 1 hour. And it is basically for winds 65 to 80 miles per hour, hail 1.5 inch to 2.5 inch. So that's some pretty large hail. We're talking really close or right at baseball size hail there. So when it comes to that, so that's our MD basically, just in a nutshell. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in place. Looks like we're talking about it'll expire at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so roughly in about 3 hours. So we're talking for portions of central North Dakota and northern South Dakota. So primary threats are going to include about wind gusts of up to about 70 miles per hour and scattered large hail events to 1.5 inches in diameter likely. So these are possibly going to be some good size, decent size storms up here. So be prepared if you are inside of this severe thunderstorm watch. So again, this is for northern South Dakota. I'm sorry, northern South Dakota, and pretty much a good chunk of the middle part of North Dakota. And if you guys don't know, if you see right here, this icon, this is Freddie McKinney. This is Pastor John McKinney's, Storm Chaser John McKinney's son. So I don't know if he's live, but we will check. Nope, he is not. He is not streaming inside of the app right now. But nonetheless, he does have his location on, so it looks like he is headed south this way. So I'm sure, if I had to guess, he's probably getting into position for tomorrow. So, and again, we'll talk about tomorrow. And we'll go over the parameters and the setup, and what the setup looks like right now, and what the HRRR is showing. And we can take a look at some other parameters as well. So let's dive in. Looks like we just got an update of a severe thunderstorm warning here. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. Expires in 15 minutes for 1 inch hail. It is 60 mile per hour winds here, and this is going to be for Emmons County in what is this? Where am I at? South Dakota here, or am I in North Dakota here? So this is going to be, get off here. It's in North Dakota, so right at the border, basically. So again, if you're in Emmons County, North Dakota, you are underneath a severe thunderstorm watch for the next, or underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 15 minutes. So please be on guard, and please stay in your safe shelter until the storm has passed. So what else do we have going on here? Right around Standing Rock Indian Reservation, Now we're talking about South Dakota, at the very northern edge of South Dakota. If you are around Timberlake, Little Eagle, McLaughlin, Mobridge, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. And this goes on for another 29 minutes. And this would be for 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour. Um, and 60 mile per hour winds as well. And these winds have been observed. So these are not radar indicated. These are actually observed winds. So, but then again, but as always, even if you see it as radar indicated or not, always just take it as if it already has been observed when it comes to that. So don't let the radar indication thing fool you, or don't let the radar indicated make allow you to let your guard down. So always treat radar indication the same as if it were confirmed or observed. So what do we have going on in the country here? Well, we got six. We've got six severe thunderstorm warnings currently happening right now. We have one in Arizona. I'm sorry, two in Arizona. We have three in South Dakota and one in North Dakota. So we currently have six severe thunderstorm warnings currently. Let's fly around and jump around and see what we got going on here. So we are now in Arizona. So if you are in north central Cochise County in southeastern Arizona, you are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning until 6 p.m. Mountain, should be Mountain Daylight Time. And we're looking at 60 mile per hour winds. We are also looking at where to go at. There's possibly some hail damage to vehicles as expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees as well. So, again, if you are in Cochise County in southeastern Arizona, you are currently underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. So, if you are in Wilcox, Arizona, Square Mountain, Arizona, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So, again, please take shelter until the storm has passed. So, Arizona's clocking in tonight. So, Arizona, you'll see quite a bit of storms in Arizona throughout the summertime and throughout the monsoon season time. So, just how it works out there in Arizona and parts of New Mexico as well. So, let's fly over to. Oh, that's that one again. So, there it is. Let's fly over here to so if you're in Prescott Valley, or Williamson in Arizona, you are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for 1 inch hail. So you are not underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for wind. This is all due to it being 1 inch hail. That is why you have a severe thunderstorm warning for. And again, remember the criteria for a severe thunderstorm. So both criteria again do not have to match. So it's either got to be 58 mile per hour winds or greater, or it's either got to be 3/4 of an inch of hail or 1 inch of hail in order to meet that criteria. I always forget which one. It's either 3/4 or 1 inch. But you can have either or. You don't have to have both in order for it to be a severe thunderstorm warning. So that is why you see less than 15 mile per hour winds, but you see a severe thunderstorm warning for the inch of hail. So, thank you, Isha Flo, for subscribing. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate that. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for counting on me, and thank you for trusting me to provide you with trustworthy and accurate, transparent, and raw weather coverage. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Very, very appreciative. So let's fly back out here again. Let's fly back out to, I just saw, let's fly back to, yeah, I just saw North Carolina pop up. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning now for North Carolina as well. We will dig into that and check what's going on. So, this is going to be for more of a wind threat. This is going to be winds for 60-mile-per-hour winds and for less than 3/4 of an inch of hail. And this will expire in 39 minutes. So, again, this is going to be for Wayne County in North Carolina. This is going to be for Johnson County in North Carolina as well. And this will expire at 8:30 Central Daylight Time, 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time. So again, if you're in the path of this severe thunderstorm, please stay in your safe spot until the storm has passed. So if you're in Mount Olive, if you are in LaGrange, if you are in Indian Springs, if you're in Williams, if you are in Indian Springs, Seven Springs, Grady's, Hines Crossroads, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So please take shelter until the storm has passed, until it is safe to do so. So again, if you are in North Carolina, please get in your safe spot, in your safe shelter. So what do we have going on? We currently have 7 severe thunderstorm warnings that is going on. And today, the parameters for the NWS does not have any parameters really, or any high parameters set for tornadoes at all today. Everywhere is less than a 2%, so they don't have anywhere in the United States highlighted by any means at all. So everywhere they say is less than a 2% chance. So again, we will look into what is transpiring and trending for tomorrow and how tomorrow is shaping up to look. But tomorrow, from what I looked at earlier, it's still looking at a pretty significant severe weather day. But we will see, obviously, as time continues to go on, they will refine and tune and dial in the forecast for tomorrow. So they always do, and they always will. They are constantly refining, constantly retuning the forecast. So welcome in, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for being in here. Thank you, Lisa, so much. Appreciate that. Lisa is a dear sister in Christ. She's very awesome. So very much thankful for her for being in here. A lot of great stuff. So, but again, if you are in North Carolina, you are underneath this severe thunderstorm warning until 9:30 local time. And again, if you are in the path, or if you are in Seven Springs, Indian Springs, Walnut Creek, Brogden, Scott Hills, Mount Olive, Williams, Hines Crossroads, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So I appreciate you all being in here. I appreciate it very, very much. Currently, we got 8 severe thunderstorm warnings. So we have got 8 currently. So let's fly out back up to, let's go back up to North Dakota and see what's going on in North Dakota here. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that expires in 5 minutes. So, and again, this is for 1-inch hail and for 60-mile-per-hour winds. So we can take a look on velocity to see if this is. It does have some. Let me pull on the. Let me put on the good old DBZ. Does got some decent DBZ to it. It's got a 60 DBZ, so it's raining. See what this next scan shows. It looks like it actually just got a little bit weaker. Well, it's got a little bit of a 58 in there, but nonetheless, it's still packing some pretty decent rains in there. If it does still have some hail in there, it is definitely looks like more rain for sure. But if it does, it still might have some hail in there as well. So um, we can take a look over at velocity and see what velocity is showing us. If we have anything on velocity, and there is nothing on velocity, that no spin, nothing like that. So we're good there. We are good there. We'll go back to reflectivity. And again, if you're just joining, I am using WeatherWise. I have been using Weatherfront, like I said, for the past couple of days, and I just wanted to use WeatherWise tonight. So no reason for the change. Just wanted to use WeatherWise. So appreciate all of you being in here. So we'll zoom out here just a little bit. Looks like Freddie has made it over the border, and he is currently, if I had to guess, again, he's probably currently on his way to set up for tomorrow's severe weather. Hope you guys had a great evening, great dinner. Let me know in the comments what you guys munched on tonight. So let me know what you guys had for dinner, or what you guys plan on having for dinner, or for dessert, or whatever. I had Chipotle. I don't know if any of you guys like Chipotle. I love Chipotle, so it's a great spot. Highly, highly love it. So, but nonetheless, it's a lot of great stuff there at Chipotle. So, Tammy says Thursday I went on my first chase since 1996. Awesome. That's awesome, Tammy. Had fun and got lost because my partner's sister navigator is in the middle. Okay, that's awesome. Hey, that's cool. Very awesome, Tammy. Great job. Hopefully you had a great time doing that. So Tammy won her first chase in 30 years. So isn't it awesome? That is cool. Very cool. Very great stuff there, Tammy. Awesome stuff, Tammy. Awesome stuff. Because your sister is in a hospital. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, that sucks about your sister. Hopefully she's doing okay. Hopefully she's doing very well. Thank you, Isabel, for subscribing. Appreciate that, and welcome in, Isabel. Thank you for being here. So, but again, yes, thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for letting us know about your chase. Hopefully, it did go hopefully pretty well, or the best it could have went. So hopefully it did go very well for you. So. Jamie says, loved the radar, makes chasing a lot safer. Yes, yes. I 100% agree with that. Absolutely. Because, yeah, that's true. Because if you're chasing back in 96, you did not have radar at your disposal. Or at least radar on the go. That was not a thing back in 96. So, um, it just wasn't. There were no phones. There were no cell phones, or, um, iPads and laptops. And I mean, there were laptops, but I mean, there wasn't stuff that was connected to that. To the how it is now. Um, so that's really cool. It's really cool. Yes, definitely. So, you definitely have a lot more tools at your disposal nowadays. So for sure, awesome. Tammy says that she really enjoyed the chase. That's awesome. Very, very awesome. So, but again, we'll take it. We'll dive back in here into the radar, and we'll just kind of we'll go over and see what warnings we have still. Oh, we got. Let's dive into Wyoming is now getting in on the act. So let's see um, what's happening out here in Wyoming. Um, where's my radar at? So Wyoming, this is severely warned for 70-mile-per-hour wind. So this is not your normal. This is not your typical average severe thunderstorm. This is severe warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds, and these are observed. So this thing is cooking with some good winds. So if you are in Wyoming, let me get the. This might be over rural county. If you're in Recluse, Wyoming, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. And downstream, if you are in Hewlett as well, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning as well. See what we have here. So, in northwestern Campbell County, in Wyoming, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So you are underneath a considerable severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45 Mountain Daylight Time, which would be 8:45 Central Daylight Time. So when it comes to that, so Lisa says Spider Town. It might be. It might be Spider Town. That might be where Spider Man sets up camp at. So Recluse. If Recluse might be where Spider Town is setting up. So good call out there, Lisa. Very good call out. But again, if you are in northwestern Campbell County, around Recluse, Wyoming, you are in a path of this considerable thunderstorm warning. So if you are in Buckskin Mine, Recluse, Spotted Horse, and Echeta, Wyoming, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. And again, this is a considerable severe thunderstorm. This is not your typical normal average severe thunderstorm. Again, if you're in Buckskin Mine, Recluse, Spotted Horse, and Echeta, Wyoming, you're in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So please take this seriously. Please be in your safe spot, and please take shelter until the storm has passed. So again, yes, I think Recluse. I think that might be where all of the spider, where all the spider stuff happens at. So I had never even heard of that before. So that's cool. That is very cool. Well, looks like we got a Sleepy Hollow here too. We got a Sleepy Hollow. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. But nonetheless, what else we got going on? Let's zoom in and get over here in far South Dakota here. What do we have? Well, we got a. Let's see what we have here. It's probably an extension. Yep. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch hail here in South Dakota. Let's see, well, this is going to be an extension of that. So this is going to be for Gregory County, in south central South Dakota. Again, this is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and for less than 1 inch of hail. And this severe thunderstorm warning lasts until 8:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So again, thank you to everybody who's watching here on Kick. Thank you to everybody who's watching here on Twitch. Thank you to everybody who's watching here on Facebook. And thank you to everybody who is watching here on YouTube. You guys are amazing. And like I mentioned earlier, if you were not here and if you just joined in, I do have some great news that I did hit all of the criteria to become a YouTube partner. So I did apply this morning, today, to become a YouTube partner. So to get into the YouTube partnership program, as it's called YPP. So very thankful for that. And once they accept my application, accept my entry, then I can start to get monetized. So it is very awesome. And again, it's number one, all because of God, and number two, it's all because of you guys. So very thankful. Very thankful and blessed for all of you guys. So lots of great stuff that's happening. So great way to kick off the new week. And again, it's the middle of July, so I don't know about you guys. I do not know about you guys, but to me, the summer has already just been flying by. It just seems like it was 4th of July, it just seemed not too long ago, and that's already been 2 weeks ago already. So a lot of stuff is just flying and cruising by. It's already the middle of July. So, and again, we'll get into the setup for tomorrow. We do have a pretty potent storm set up for tomorrow, especially for this time of year in the middle of July, where we usually see things start to calm down and start to take on more of a derecho side or longer lived MCS type of events happen. A lot of times, high ridge will set in or heat domes will set in, and the jet stream will kick up further north, and that's a lot of times. And then you'll see the derechos and all the other MCSs ride along that jet stream around the ridge, the ridge of high pressure, or the heat dome, or whatever else you want to call it there. So when it comes to that, but we'll take a look again. We'll take a look at tomorrow here in a little bit, and we'll take a look also for Tuesday. Well, because Tuesday already has a enhanced risk out for it as well. So we'll take a look at that as well. So we do have a mesoscale discussion here too. This mesoscale discussion only has a 20% probability. So again, when it's about 20%, you can basically bank it that it is not going to be issued. But again, there still is a chance. So they still might issue it. But again, it's a 20% chance. So most likely, it is not going to be. There's not going to be any severe thunderstorm watch or any other type of watch that gets issued. So pretty great stuff that is going on right now. Very thankful again for the chance at being a YouTube partner. So let's zoom out here a little bit, see what's happening here. We do have a tropical disturbance, tropical depression. We do have that is trying to form and make its trying to come together more, trying to get some more of its act together. So that's going to be interesting to see how this plays out down here on the southern border, Texas, Louisiana, and some of Mississippi and Alabama as well. So we'll have to see how that plays out for Bertha here. So Lisa says Weatherfront Android version should release this week. It sounds like that is awesome. That's awesome if it does. Again, I'm just using WeatherWise tonight for no reason or anything like that. I just wanted to use WeatherWise tonight. A lot of times I do use Weatherfront. And I have been using Weatherfront for the past couple of streams. Again, it's a great app. So no reason why I made the switch to WeatherWise today, just because I wanted to use WeatherWise today. So that's the only reason why. But yes, I definitely highly recommend Weatherfront, and that's going to be awesome. I would definitely grab it up when it comes on Android. So definitely going to be pretty cool stuff when it comes out there. So let's jump back in here, see what we got going on. Again, we do still have the 70-mile-per-hour observed winds that's for Wyoming over there. Again, that's going to be for Recluse, Wyoming area over there. So that's slide back over there just to make sure what else we have over here. We got Weston. If you're in Weston, Wyoming, you're also in the path of this as the severe thunderstorm warning as well. Even downstream, if you're around Sleepy Hollow, if it makes it downstream to you, you are in the path as well too. So when it comes to that, so again, this is 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is not your typical or average severe thunderstorm. This is a considerable thunderstorm. So this is packing a punch on it. The wind is definitely packing a punch. And I'm not familiar with this area over here, but I have heard that like Wyoming and this area around here is pretty windy a lot, no matter what, even without storms. So, but nonetheless, you got 70-mile-per-hour winds in the storm barreling down on you. So please take shelter and please be in your safe spot until the storm has passed. See what else we're looking at. We also still have got the severe thunderstorm warning with 60-mile-per-hour winds and small hail observed in South Dakota is about to expire in 2 minutes. Jump over back to looks like Texas. We just got Texas. We got Texas up in the way now. So, if you're in Coyanosa, Texas, you're in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. This severe thunderstorm warning is warned for. This is for 1-inch hail in diameter and 60-mile-per-hour winds, and this expires in 1 hour. So this expires at around 9:15 Central Daylight Time. Actually, it expires at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So this is going to be for North Central, I think it's Pecos, how it's pronounced, Texas, and Reeves County, Texas as well. So Pecos County, Texas, and Reeves County, Texas. Again, you are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So again, please be in your safe spot. Please stay sheltered until the storm has passed. And this has got some deep hail on it. We can zoom in here. It's got some black on it. So this is probably going to be around close to 70. Yeah, we're getting there. 66, 67 and a half. So yeah, it's getting. Yeah, this has definitely got some hail that is definitely coming down into here. So we're pushing close to the 70 dBz, 68 and a half. So again, if you're in Texas, if you are in just north of Fort Stockton, if you're in Coyanosa, Texas, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. Hope you guys are all having a great night. Hope you guys have all had a great dinner. Again, like I mentioned before, hope you guys are having a great, dessert, or it's just enjoying a beautiful Sunday night. And hopefully you guys have still been watching In the Eye of the Storm Chasers on Discovery Channel. Hopefully you guys have checked all of those episodes out. So definitely great stuff there for sure. So So let's see what else we have going on. So we still got 15 flash flood warnings, and if you have been following, the flash floods have just been absolutely ransacking Texas. And again, flash flood means that that is the highest, most dire warning when it comes to floods. Again, it has flash in it because it means just how quick and how expeditious that water rises. So they hit us with a flash flood warning to let us know that hey, this water is rising quickly, so you need to act quickly. When it comes to that, yes, so the floods in Texas have been absolutely horrendous. When it comes to that, so appreciate again everybody in here on all of the streaming channels. Thank you everybody on Facebook. Thank you to everybody on Twitch. Thank you to everybody on Kick, and thank you to everybody on YouTube. You guys are awesome. You guys are all what makes this happen. So very thankful for all of you. Looking forward to Pastor John chasing tomorrow. Hopefully that I do believe, just like I said before, if I had to guess, he is on making his way towards the target zone for tomorrow, which the main target zone is up in Wisconsin tomorrow. So, and a little bit of Illinois, but depends on where you want to set up. It's looking mainly like Wisconsin is going to be the main show tomorrow. But again, it's weather and weather is guessing, all the time. So, but again, it's just putting yourself in position, the best position possible. So, thank you, Tammy, for that. Tammy says prayers for everyone in those areas. Yes, lots of, and as you can see here, it just keeps raining. So we still got flash flood warning here. I mean, they're still they're getting 1 to 1.5 inches of rain in an hour. This is just coming down in this is coming down in buckets. So they just can't catch a break down here. So this is going to be a flash flood warning for northwestern Brewster County in Texas. Your expected rainfall is 1 to 1.5 inches in 1 hour. And again, this is the area that's already been hit as well. So please stay safe and please take these flash flood warnings very seriously. Please do not get caught up outside. Please do not think that you can drive through the water. Please don't. It only takes a little bit of water to sweep your tires and sweep your car up off of the road. You would be surprised at how much little water that actually takes to do that. So please don't ever think that you can be more powerful than what that water is. It's not going to happen, and that's not the way it works. So there is the saying that says "turn around, don't drown." So make sure that you do have that in your mind. It doesn't matter if you have to drive 30 miles out of your way to get home or get to wherever you're going. As long as you get there safely and alive, that's all that matters. So again, turn around, don't drown, and don't think that you can go through it just because you might have a high rise, a lifted up truck, or you might have a bigger vehicle, or what it may be. It doesn't take hardly anything to flood your engine, and once your engine gets flooded, all of your electronics, everything shuts off, so everything goes bye-bye. So once you lose that, you lose the whole vehicle, and that's definitely not. Remember, your vehicle is your lifeline, so that is not good. So please make sure that you take these flash floods very, very seriously. So again, turn around, don't drown. So yes, the people in Texas have unfortunately been hit extremely, extremely hard. So it's very, very, very unfortunate out there in Texas. So let's fly back to, let's see what else we got going on. Let's fly back to South Dakota and see what we got in South Dakota. So South Dakota, you still are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for another 24 minutes. This is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 3/4 of an inch of hail. So again, um, this is for South Dakota. So if you are in Dixon, South Dakota, Dallas, South Dakota, Gregory, South Dakota, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like we got some decent. It's probably gonna be about close to about 62 probably or something. 65 and a half. Okay. Pretty good size there. So we definitely got some decent hail right up in this section here. So again, so be on the lookout for some hail. Be on the lookout for some heavy downpours and heavy rain, and some strong gusty winds. So please stay in your safe spot until the storm has passed. And again, this is for Dixon, South Dakota, and also Dallas, South Dakota, and Gregory, South Dakota. And this will be allowed to expire in 23 minutes, so roughly at right around 8:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Take a zoom out here. So let's take a look at what we got going on tomorrow. So right now, so what time is it? Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, and this will get updated. Updated. This will become day one at 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, right around 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and 11 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So currently, what do we have here? Well, we got a huge swath of severe weather that's laid out currently for tomorrow. I do believe Lisa's in Des Moines, so Lisa, it's pretty much knocking on your door here. So Lisa is pretty much just on the outside of this, but I would still just consider this, since you're so close, I would consider this severe, or I'm sorry, enhanced region as well. So a very large swath of enhanced, enhanced risk tomorrow already that's put out. So again, if you're in anywhere from central Iowa to northern Iowa to northeastern Iowa, eastern Iowa, all the way up through pretty much all of Wisconsin, basically 90% of Wisconsin, up into the UP of Michigan, you and a little bit of north of extreme northwestern Illinois, you are underneath an enhanced risk at this time. Now this will change. It will either get they'll either shrink it down or they will make it a little bit bigger or whatever it is. But these outlines will change as they refine and retool and retune this forecast. So this outlook. So again, for tomorrow is shaping up to be a pretty decent severe weather day. So let's take a look at what they have for parameter wise and see we will see what is driving it. So we'll take a look at the tornado chance of the tornado risk that they have out right now and see what they're saying for that. So we just go and click on tornado. So currently, so again, if you are in the middle of Wisconsin, if you are in Appleton, Oshkosh, Richland Center, Baraboo, that's a cool name, Baraboo maybe, Prairie du Chien, that's a cool as well, Black River Falls, Stevens Point, you are in a 5% hatched area. So this is where they're saying is this is the most concentrated area that they're saying tomorrow. So Lisa says it may be close to us for sure, but Des Moines has a bubble over it. Is They say that about Omaha too. So I'm not familiar with storms out in Des Moines. I mean, like I'm familiar, like when it comes to. I'm not ever like ever when it comes. I'm not familiar with like being in it personally, but when it comes to tracking them, excuse me, I am. But so I'm not familiar like um, being underneath one out there or in Iowa, or I haven't experienced that. So I don't know, but Lisa is from there, so Lisa has a lot of knowledge and intelligence from there. So when it comes to that, so again, if you're in pretty much all of with in the middle of Wisconsin, all the way from south western Wisconsin all the way up to northeastern Wisconsin, you are basically do have a 5% risk, and there's a large hatched area. So with a Sig one, that's a Sig one by the way, which is the intensity that they are talking about. So again, 5% chance tomorrow currently is what they have. Could it get upgraded? Absolutely. Could it get downgraded? Absolutely too as well. But I think if anything, I think if it does go in either direction, it will. They might put in a little small patch of 10%. But again, we will have to see how the parameters are shaping up overnight tonight. So, but nonetheless, even here in Chicago, we got a 2% chance tomorrow, and they got a big, large swath of a 5% chance, and then again a very large swath of a hatched area as well. So that is, and we'll probably let's look at the wind. The wind is probably going to be 30, 40, probably 30%. What we have here, so yeah, wind is 30%. So they are definitely calling for some wind bag type of storms, some very strong gusty storms tomorrow. So again, inside of and they got a large. This is a large hatched area. This hatched area goes, geez, Louise. This is all the way up through Marquette, UP, Michigan, all the way south and west of Des Moines. So all the way down to Chicago and all the way northwest up through Rochester, Minnesota. So they have a large hatched area for wind damage tomorrow or wind events tomorrow. Uh, so we'll have to see how that plays out tomorrow. See what the hail probabilities are for tomorrow. Hail, this should be 10%, 15%, I'm sorry, 15% hail. And again, another extremely large hatched area as well too. So, main driving thing for tomorrow right now currently is wind. Wind and hail are driving the main severe threat, but nonetheless, there still is a 5% chance for tornadoes with a large hatched area. So, that is basically what is going on for tomorrow at this current time. That's the way that they have it set up right now. But again, this will change at or around 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. That's when it will turn over to day one, is what this will become then. So, if we go and look at categorical, if we look at day three, so now if we look at Tuesday, what they have out for Tuesday already. So Tuesday, they are already put out an enhanced risk here as well. So on day three, you don't get any of the hail risk, you don't get any of the wind risk, you don't get any of the tornado risk. It's just too far out to predict anything. It's too far out to predict anything that's going to happen in the next minute. So they just play it safe and they give us a categorical, but they don't ever give us any risk when it comes to tornado risk or hail risk or wind risk. So they do give us probability, though, when it comes to that. And let me click down here, probabilistic. So they have a hatched. Wow. Okay. So they're already basically going to be calling for a large wind event over here as well, even though the wind parameters are not set up yet, but this is definitely what they're looking at. So this is so on Tuesday, if you are in Southern Ohio, if you're in Central Ohio, if you're in Northern Kentucky, and if you are in pretty much all of West Virginia, you are going to, and as well as Pennsylvania, you're going to be under the gun for another round of severe weather, and looking like a um, pretty severe round because we're talking 45% of any severe risk here. So that's you don't really see that very much when it comes to that. So, and it looks like Lisa says they always go north or southwest. Okay, so Lisa's talking about the severe storms. I've heard that a lot about Omaha too, so I don't know what that. Even though Omaha is way out in the like pretty much the central of thunderstorm city. So thank you, Raphael, for being in here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining. Highly appreciate that. So again, probabilistic already out here. We got a 45% hatched area. That is pretty significant. Again, for this time of year and have a 45%, that is strong. So I'm interested to see when this because this will become day 2 later on, well, early in the morning hours, tomorrow morning. This will turn into day 2, so that's when they'll kick on the tornado risk again. They'll kick on the hail risk, and they'll kick on the wind risk. So I'm interested to see what parameters or what risk factors they're going to have in place here for Tuesday. So Monday tomorrow is looking pretty strong as well, and Tuesday is setting up to be equally as strong, if not stronger, on Tuesday. So, again, if you are in Pennsylvania, Central Ohio, southward, Northern Kentucky, and pretty much all of West Virginia, you are going to be you are in line right now for some very severe weather coming on Tuesday. So we'll have to wait and see and watch to see how that plays out. So pretty amazing stuff there that's happening. That's the outlook for tomorrow and for Tuesday of what's going on there. So let's take a look at see if we have what thunderstorms we have going on still. We have 5. Currently, we have 5 severe thunderstorms. So chasing for a call says I'm orange. What day? Are you talking about Tuesday? I think you're in Kentucky, right? Is that what you said before? Chasing, I think you said. But nonetheless, now we got 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. Where are you at? What city are you in? Chasing. But nonetheless, 6 severe thunderstorm warnings currently right now. I'll get to that in a second. Thank you, Niana, Niana Fernandez for subscribing. Thank you very much. So appreciate you being in here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you again for being in here in the John Boy Severe Weather Lab plus Education. Thank you so much. Pulaski County. Okay. Is that Kentucky? I think that's Kentucky, right? Am I right or wrong? But again, thank you, Nayana Fernandez, for joining. Thank you so much. Oh, Somerset. Okay. Somerset, that's where that if you're talking Somerset, Kentucky, that's where that tornado just happened last year at. I could have just typed it in, but sometimes I like to do things the hard way. Chasing for a Cause says yes. Okay. She says yes, I chased it. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So Somerset is right here. Oh, so you were right. You're right around Daniel Boone National Forest. Okay, so let's go back up to the outlooks. There we go. Let's go to day 3. Still here. Yeah, you are in the orange. You're in the orange for Tuesday currently. But again, that will change. It'll either go one way or the other. They'll either take it away from you or they will put it drop past you. So it would definitely change within the next couple of days. Thank you, Claudia, for subscribing. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining. And thank you. Welcome into the John Boy Severe Weather Lab Plus Education, where you will find live severe weather coverage, and you will also find live weather sessions and teachings. So pretty awesome stuff when it comes to that. So very thankful. Very thankful. But again, these outlooks always change, and again, that is because as they get closer, right? As we get closer to being able to forecast the best that we can forecast, these outlooks and drawings always change. So day 3 will look like this. You look at day 3 tomorrow, or then it'll change to day 2 tomorrow. The drawing will change again because we're getting closer inside of the more of a more what I'm gonna call it, a more forecastable parameters in that. So but again, that's why things change all the time. For weather changes constantly every second. So that's why things always get refined and retooled all the time when it comes to that. But yes, Chasing, looks like you are in the orange, and you're just outside of the hatched area, but nonetheless, I would say that you are, when it's this close. So this is the way I do it. You guys obviously do whatever you guys feel is best for you, but the way I do it is if is whenever the NWS whenever the NWS whenever the NWS whenever they make their drawings and they make their map, they're coloring on their maps and everything. So if I'm like, right next to it, or if I'm like 15 miles away from it, or what, I just consider myself to be a part of that, that drawing, that watch, or whatever it may be. Just to stay prepared, because obviously storms have a mind of their own. So they obviously don't follow what the SBC puts down. They obviously and obviously the SBC is gonna do their best to predict it the best they can, but obviously it's predicting weather. It's never gonna be 100%. So the way I do it is, if I'm close to something, or something's like the next county over, or like say they put out a severe thunderstorm watch or a tornado watch, and let's say it stopped at the county right next to mine, I still take it as if my county has a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch. So just a good way, just a good rule of thumb, just so that way it keeps you prepared, in that way, and weather aware. Because again, storms don't care what's painted on the map or not; they're going to go wherever the heck they want to go. So when it comes to that, so again, that's just a good rule of thumb that I do. That's how I do it. But yeah, but Chasing, you are in the orange. So when it comes to that. But thank you to everybody. Again, thank you to everybody who is watching on Kick. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Twitch. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook. Thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Again, you guys are awesome. You guys make this happen. So And there's nothing wrong with being weather aware and weather prepared. Or what I should say is being over prepared and over aware. What you don't want to be is under aware and under prepared. That is what you do not want to be. So, um, uh, Chasing for a cause says, but if people here want to follow me, they can on Weatherwise. Nice. If you guys want to, is your dot on the map? Chasing for a cause says, but if people here want to follow me, they can on Weatherwise. Wait, I lost where I was at. She's saying her spotter dot should be okay. Uh, Let me go and check. I have spotter number gone, so. Uh, uh, Down here, maybe? Nope, that's not you. This one? Nope, that's not you. But no. Let me take it off and take it back on, and maybe see if that does anything. So, yeah, I see that it's not showing up around it at all. Let me take it off, and let me put it back on. See what we got here. Nope, it's not showing up here. At least for me, it's not showing up. But nonetheless, we'll come back to that. Let's take a look at. Let's get back into severe thunderstorms and see what we have going on for tonight. So currently we do have 8 severe thunderstorm warnings. So let's take a look at what we have currently here. So now we're over in Arizona. So if you're in Williamson, Arizona, Chino Valley, Willow Spring, if you are around those cities, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. And this is for severe warned for. Again, this is severe warned for the hail, not for wind, but for the hail. So 1-inch hail and less than 50-mile-per-hour winds. So, and again, this will go on for another 15 minutes. So this will expire at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time or 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So when it comes to that, so again, if you are in Chino Valley, Williamson, and Willow Spring, Arizona, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. Let me take off the outlooks. Go back. Let's fly back up to. Now let's fly to. Let's go to South Dakota. So where are we at now? We are in. Oh, that's a bad one. We are in South Dakota here. Tammy says it's not showing up for her either. Chasing. So what do we have going on here? We got severe thunderstorm warning. Fourth, 3/4 of an inch of hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. This expires in 14 minutes, so will be allowed to expire at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 8 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So again, this is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 3/4 of an inch of hail. So if you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning, please make sure that you are in your safe spot, in your safe place, until the storm has passed, until it is safe. When it comes to that, so again, we are looking at Gregory, South Dakota, Burke, South Dakota. Let's fly to North Dakota. North Dakota, we're looking at, we got some good size hail with this. We got 1.75 inch hail. We got some big hailstones falling down with this one. So we got 1 3/4 of an inch of hail falling down, almost 2 inches of hail, 2-inch hail in diameter, 60-mile-per-hour winds. So this is a considerable, and this is considerable. Why this is considerable? Because of the hail size. So again, this is not your normal, typical severe thunderstorm. This is one step stronger, and this is due to 1.75 inch hail. So 1 3/4 of an inch hail, or what, 1 3/4 inch hail. So please, if you are in Streator, North Dakota, if you are in, looks like Gackle, North Dakota, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. And this severe thunderstorm warning will be allowed to expire at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So, again, there is some really, really strong hail that is falling in this storm. So it looks like it is getting weaker a little bit, but nonetheless, still take it as if there still is 1 3/4 inch hail falling. So let's fly to Texas. Texas, again, if you are in Coyanosa, Texas, you are in the pathway of this severe thunderstorm warning. This thunderstorm warning is still warned for roughly 1 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. This severe thunderstorm, will be allowed to expire at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So if you are in the pathway of the storm, please take shelter, and please remain in your shelter until the storm has passed. Okay, Chasing for a Cause does say that her spotter, her spotter dot should be on the map. So let's take a look once my map wants to map. Oh, I see it. I think this might be her. Once it freaking stops being weird. There we go. That's you, Amanda Mullins. That is Chasing for a Cause. So if you have the Weather Spotter Network turned on, you can see Amanda Mullins is spot on the map. You can follow around, especially on Tuesday for sure, because Tuesday looks like it's going to be a pretty stormy day in her neck of the woods. So, but again, that is so looking stormy over there. But again, if you do have the Spider Network on, this is you can follow uh, Amanda here, or Chasing as she is known in here as, and then you also can please follow her on her YouTube channel as well. I think she's getting pretty close to a milestone that she's trying to reach. So again, yep, we found you. We found you there. So Somerset, yeah, just south there, Somerset. So, um, so again, you can follow her on YouTube and follow her on the Spire Network as well. You can also follow Pastor John McKinney, Brother John McKinney, on the Spider Network as well too. So, um, he's also on there as well. I don't know if he's actually on there right now, but we can take a look because he's up in Wisconsin. Sometimes people, sometimes people leave him on. Sometimes people don't. I had to click through a whole lot of them, but nonetheless, nonetheless, yeah, not gonna miss. Yeah, but anyways, but yeah, you can find people on there as well too as well. But again, only contact people on there, storm related or emergency related uh type of issues there. So just don't be contacting people on there just to contact them or get a hold of them. That's not what it's for. The Spider Network is for to contact whether it's weather related issues or it is a like a severe emergency, if you need to utilize them in an emergency. So, but nonetheless, please don't bother them, or please don't ping them, and please don't, just reach out to them to reach out to them. So, make sure it's for, make sure it is for, all the right reasons that you're reaching out for. So, keep that in mind. Have integrity. If you're thinking about doing that. So, when it comes to that. So again, if you're tuning in, I am using WeatherWise. Great app. If you've ever watched Ryan Hoyle, this is obviously who he partners with. This is who sponsors him, who he has a partnership with, who he has a contract with. This is WeatherWise. So another one too, obviously a great one too, is Weatherfront. So if you've ever watched Max Velocity, he is contracted with Weatherfront. So again, two great apps, two great weather platforms. Highly recommend both of them. And they're great because you can see storm chasers inside of them. You can see other just a lot of other cool things as well. It's like just like you can see storm chasers inside of Radar Omega as well, and other apps, other weather apps as well. But again, if you're just tuning in, I am utilizing WeatherWise. It's a great app. It's very highly customizable, and it's got an ease of use in a high score when it comes to ease of use as well. So I have this pretty much customized to my liking. But if everybody customizes things the way that they like them. So we actually have Brandon Kopic right here. He is driving. He actually might be on. Yeah, he's actually on. So right now we're currently watching Brandon Kopic. Uh, Most likely he is probably getting into um, Oh, Tammy says once I get up and going, I'm going to put my dot on Weatherwise. Awesome. That's awesome, Tammy. But if you're just tuning in, we are currently live looking in to Brandon Kopic as he drives in not too far from me. He's in Will County. I am in Cook County, so I'm in Chicago. So he's just to my south over here. So I would assume he is probably setting up for tomorrow as well. So it's a beautiful night over here in Chicago. So when it comes to that, so. But again, yeah, he. I would assume he is getting set up for tomorrow and to chase tomorrow. So this is some of the cool things that you can do inside of Weatherwise. Again, same thing you can do in Weatherfront. You could watch Storm Chasers as well, and there's Storm Chasers obviously inside of Storm Chasers also inside of Radar Omega and other weather apps as well. That's awesome, Chasing. She says sometimes. She says sometimes Brandon puts on Christian music. That's awesome. That's very cool. Tammy says we call ourselves the two sisters storm chasing. There you go. That's cool. That is awesome. That's awesome, Tammy. That is really cool. Really cool. But if you're just tuning in, thank you again for tuning in to John Boyce Severe Weather Lab Plus Education. Thank you for being here. I love doing this. I love, providing live severe weather coverage. I love helping everybody stay safe. And I love interacting and being a part of this community when it comes to helping all of you and being a part of this community together. So I extremely love this. I completely enjoy this. I'm so passionate at this. So I'm very thankful again for all of you. So very thankful. So Chasing for a Cause says, and if you do the paid version, you can stream straight from your phone. Cool. Very cool. But a lot of great stuff. Let's go back to the warnings. See what we got cooking for the warnings. We still got 4 now, so we're calming down a little bit. We just had 8 severe thunderstorm warnings just a few minutes ago, but now we are down to 4. So again, we do still have it at severe thunderstorm warning for Wyoming. That lasts for another 16 minutes, so lasts until 9:15 Central Daylight Time, 8:15 Mountain Daylight Time. We do have a severe storm warning 2 that's just about to expire in South Dakota. We still have a strong. Let's go to this one. This is the strongest one that's on the map right now. So if you're in Mound City, if you are in Harried, if you're in Eureka, if you're in Selby, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So this severe thunderstorm warning is severely warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds and less than 1-inch hail. So you're going to have some pretty strong wind gusts with this severe thunderstorm. So again, this will expire at 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. This will go on for McPherson County and Walworth counties, as well as Dewey and Edmonds County and Campbell counties as well. So please be in your safe spot, and please stay in your safe spot until the storm has passed. So again, 60-mile-per-hour winds and less than less than 1-inch hail in diameter. So that is what we are mostly warned for right now. Those are let's see how many we have now. We only have two. We only have two. That is it. As it comes for watches, we have two severe thunderstorm watches, and they are both they're both are basically the same watch, just covering different areas. So one covering South Dakota, the other one covering North Dakota. That is our only spot for severe thunderstorm watch. And we still got Freddy right up here. Right up here. Bye. Looks like he's coming down the State Road 2, or the Highway 2. It looks like so. Again, getting into position for tomorrow. If I had to guess, he's going to be up here. It's just my guess. I don't know where he's going to be. But if I had to guess, he's going to set up between Grand Rapids and Fergus Falls tomorrow in Wisconsin. That's my guess. That is my guess. Tammy says, yes, I'm on a lot of Chaser chats. Awesome. Tammy also says, us lady chasers need to stick together. So I believe she is talking with Chasing for calls there. So very good stuff. So again, we're starting to quiet down a little bit here. We still do have a few storms that are still firing and popping off here in southern North Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, that is, to be specific, right around Napoleon and around Culm Fredonia, Jude, Gacko, Edgeley. If you are in those areas, you're in the path of some pretty decent, strong storms here coming through. Chasing says, I have a few chasers I'm in contact with that's on the East Coast side. Awesome. That's cool. Chasing says, I'm in one of the chasers groups and on the radios so we can channel. That's cool. That's very awesome. Very cool. Very cool stuff. So again, thank you to everybody who's tuning into the John Boy Severe Weather Lab Plus Education. Thank you for being here tonight. Just wanted to always thank you guys for everything. You guys are always so awesome and so gracious. So highly appreciate that. Tammy says, I have a good chaser friend in Norman, Oklahoma, just south of me. He said that I can pick his brain for info. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. Definitely pick away. Definitely pick his brain and yeah. Pick all of our brains there, Tammy. So yeah, definitely utilize anybody you can to learn. So that's very awesome. Very great stuff. Very, very great stuff. Yeah. You can always pick mine. You can always pick mine whenever you want to there, Tammy or anybody can. So whenever they want to. Again, if you are just tuning in, welcome again to the John Boy Severe Weather Lab Pledge Education. Here you will find live severe weather coverage, and you will find live severe weather teachings and seminars. So again, a win-win for you, uh, but even yet, a win-win for me. So great to partner with all of you. Great for all of you being in here. Thank you for all the usual suspects, for being here, and thank you to all of the lurkers who are in here. So very thankful for that as well. So you guys are all awesome. So very, very awesome from all of you. Tammy says, I've got a lot of catching up to do. Things have really changed for the best. Yes, I am assuming you are talking about like radar and just like other types of weather data and things like that. So chasing for cost says, well, I got to do dog duty. Nice, nice. Take care of them puppies for sure. So for sure. So let's see what else we got going on right now. Currently now we have two severe thunderstorm warnings. The strongest one currently is here. If you are in Mound City, South Dakota, if you are in Hare South Dakota, if you're in Selby, South Dakota, you are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for another 22 minutes or until 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So currently, um, currently this is the strongest severe thunderstorm that we have out here. And we just got a large dollar store warning, or not a warning, I'm sorry, large dollar store severe weather statement blanketed for this line that's coming through extreme southeastern South or North Dakota. Sorry. So if you're in Clome, Edgeley, Ashley, North Dakota, Ellendale, you are in the path of uh, this stronger line of storms. Paper map, yes, I do remember paper maps. Oh yes, paper maps and atlases and all of that stuff. So definitely remember the paper maps. I remember like always having to print off MapQuest back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers MapQuest, but um, those that was the thing back in the day. Jamie says never fold maps, always roll them. Nice. It's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point for sure. But yeah, definitely did a lot of MapQuest map printing back in the day. MapQuest was the thing before Google Maps. So um, before Google Maps, there was MapQuest. MapQuest was uh, the main map go-to map service. Just remember having to print them off. Tammy says I was before MapQuest. Sure. Yeah, back when you just had, like actual paper maps and atlases and in and magazines and stuff like that, for sure. Definitely so. If you haven't liked yet, please like the stream. And if you are new here, please subscribe, please like, please share if you enjoy my content. Uh, I really highly do appreciate that. It helps me grow my channel and it helps the algorithm as well. It helps me grow through that as well. So I really highly do appreciate it if you give the stream a like and me a sub. I appreciate that. Lisa says Garmin, yes, Garmin, yes, that was huge. They were like the number one player for a long time in like what do you want to call it? Like like the GPS and all that stuff. But now there's like you know 100,000 different types of GPS things. So they still might be a big player. Maybe they are, but I just remember back then, um, they were like probably like the top dog back then. So if I remember correctly, so yep, I definitely remember Garmin. Oh yeah. And let's say we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. For we just got a severe thunderstorm warning for. So let's take a look for southwestern McIntosh County in southeastern North Dakota until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. For this is one for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So, if you are in the path of this storm, if you happen to be in Ashley, Zeeland, and Venturia, in south eastern North Dakota, McIntosh County, you are in the path of this newly severe warned storm. So, uh, please take caution and please stay in your safe spot until it is safe to come out, until the storm has passed. So again, extreme southeastern North Dakota. They just put a new meso out. They did. They just put a brand new mesoscale discussion out. So they're talking about. So we're talking peak wind gusts between 65 to 80 miles per hour. What they're saying peak hail size is 1 inch to 1 3/4 of an inch, and or 1 1 3/4 inch. Um, so if you are in Aberdeen, South Dakota, if you're in Ellendale, South Dakota, Webster, South Dakota, I'm sorry, Ellendale, North Dakota. If you are in Lisbon, North Dakota, you are underneath this mesoscale discussion currently. And this is just a continuance um, of the mesoscale discussion concerning the current severe thunderstorm watch. So this is not pertaining to a new watch. Oh, looks like it's got a considerable. Yep. So we just got a considerable thunderstorm warning just issued for. This is going to be for. This is going to be for Harried. Uh, this is going to be for 70-mile-per-hour wind gust. This is going to be around Artis and Greenway, in and also in McPherson counties and Campbell counties. This is going to be in South Dakota. So again, if you're in Artis, and if you are in this storm is moving northeast towards Venturia, North Dakota, and Zeeland, North Dakota. So if we look at this at the DBZ here, this DBZ is pretty strong here. So, oh yeah, we got some massive hail here. We got some really good size hail that's coming down here. So pretty strong storm here with some strong winds as well. So 1.25 inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. So again, this is a considerable thunderstorm warning. Again, this is not your average severe thunderstorm warning. This is a step above your typical severe thunderstorm warning. So again, this is for 1.25 inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. So please stay in your safe spot, and please take shelter if you haven't already in Artis or Artus, South Dakota. As well as please be in your safe spot too as you head in Venturia and Zeeland, North Dakota. Tammy says, sister just texted me her procedure is scheduled for 9:45 tomorrow morning. If you want, can you say what that procedure is? As long as it's nothing that personal or nothing that you don't want to talk about, that's fine. So, but please, please let us know. And I can pray for I could definitely pray for definitely an unspoken or whatever. But if you want to let us know, me know, we can pray specifically for your sister. So I hope everything is going okay there with your sister. So to remove the tubes from her lungs. Wow. Okay. Yeah, definitely be in prayer for her. Definitely. Hopefully everything will go definitely really definitely good. Definitely without any complications or anything like that. So her name is, how do I pronounce that? Mertiz? I don't know how to, I think I've ever seen that name like that. Not 100% sure, Tammy, on how I pronounce that. So but cool. Nonetheless, definitely would pray for her. Definitely hope everything hopefully definitely be praying for her, and everything will go great tomorrow. No complications, and wisdom for the staff, the team, whomever is taking her tubes out. So oh dear gosh, this thing's gotten even deeper. It's just showing 75 DBZ. This is dropping some hail on it right here. This is dropping some large hail on it. So I think it's even bigger than 1.25. I think it's bigger than 1.25, but see, so it's definitely pouring. It's definitely dropping a lot of hail, and it's definitely got some strong winds inside of it. So, and this is 70-mile-per-hour. Again, this is considerable. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. So, Again, if you are in Artist or Artaz, um, South Dakota, you're in the path of the storm. If you are in Venturia, North Dakota, you are in the path of the storm as well as Zeeland, North Dakota as well. So uh, please take, um, please take shelter, and please, um, take this seriously. Stay in your safe space in your shelter until this storm has passed, until it is safe to come out. So yeah, this thing is dropping. Look how this is a major hail core right here. You see this? This is a um, plain as day major hail core right here. So maybe I zoom in some more just so you can see. But nonetheless, this is dropping some major hail right here. Yeah, they just updated this to I think be considered considerable as well. Yeah, they did. So they just extended the considerable. Yeah, see, and the hail got bigger. See, I said it was a little bit bigger, and they said, yeah. See, now they're calling 1.75. So we're talking almost 2 inch size hail. So this is a big storm out here. Again, this is going to be for now. We're talking about getting into North Dakota here. So severe thunderstorm remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern McIntosh County. So again, this is going to be in North Dakota. If you're in Ashley, Zeeland, and Ventura, you are in the path of this golf ball size hail. So now we're up to golf ball size hail. So definitely want to be in your safe spot. This thing is cooking. This thing is dropping some major hail. This is doing some damage. Hopefully it's over just a field with no crops, just grass. Hopefully that's what's going on. Lisa says NECC drop. I can take a look. I didn't see a little velocity here first, and then we'll go to correlation coefficient. We got. Remember, green's going towards the radar, red is going away. Let's look at CC. Let's see. Nothing in the form of CC or nothing like that. Everything else is pretty yeah, everything else is correlated the same basically. Even when you see these blues like this and everything, they'll be a little bit lower obviously than the reds, but when you see a lot of this blue like this, it's still correlated the same as so whatever is right here, it's all correlated the same. So nothing definitely no rotation. There's definitely no rotation on that. But nonetheless, if again, yes, look at this. This is a monster hail core. We're talking still about 72 dBz. So we're still talking very deep, very intense rain for sure, and definitely some golf ball sized hail that is falling in this vicinity. So if you're in Madra, I think this is on the border, right? This is on the border. Yeah, if you're in Madra, South Dakota, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm. If you are in Venturia, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm. This thing is dropping golf ball size hail and 70-mile per hour winds. You're welcome, Lisa. Let's see what the echo top is on this. Oh wow, we got precipitation all the way up to about 51,000 feet. So again, the updraft, right? So what's Equitop doing? Equitop is showing us how strong that updraft is because it's carrying. So the higher that it goes up, 50,000 feet, 55, 60. That means the updraft is stronger. So the higher you see it go up, that means the updraft is pulling all of that precipitation up. So again, so right now this Equitop is basically topping out about 51,000 feet, which is still a pretty strong updraft, to say the least. So what's happening is that the Equitop is saying, okay, we're picking up precipitation at 51,000 feet. That doesn't actually mean how tall the cloud is. The cloud could be, 60,000 feet or whatever. All the Equitops pick up are the highest point at where precipitation is. It doesn't actually mean how tall the actual storm is. So it's saying that it's picking up precipitation at around 51,000 feet. Actually, 53,000 feet now. 54,000 feet. So somewhere around 54, 53, 54,000 feet. So this does have a pretty strong updraft, hence why we're seeing golf ball size hail, because it's getting so high up into the cold atmosphere there. So what it's doing is it's again, if you watch any of my hail video, so what's happening is that hail is actually happening. It's bouncing back and forth like a trampoline. So sometimes it's the stronger the updraft is, it'll bounce that hail back and forth, up and down, and it will make the hail larger. And then when the hail will fall back, down to earth, is or fall back down to the ground, is either when the updraft can't carry it anymore, the updraft's not strong enough to carry it, or the hail gets too heavy for it. So, uh, so so we're talking golf ball size hail here, and roughly we're looking at Equitops roughly around 53, 54,000 feet. But again, remember, Equitops is not how tall the storm is. Equitops is just the highest point, the estimated highest point at where the highest amount of precipitation is being recorded at. So, but again, Equitops is used again in severe weather to help say, okay, the updraft is so strong that it's lofty in precipitation all the way up to 53, 54,000 feet in the air. So again, just remember that Equitops does not mean that's actually how tall the storm is. Um, Equitops again is just telling us where the highest amount, or where the tallest amount of uh, um, precipitation is, or the highest level of precipitation is. And again, that is a good indication of how strong the updraft is. Let's go back to reflectivity. Still a large hail core here. So if still 72, it's still showing 72 dBz. Anytime you get 65 plus, you're really getting into some really rain that is, it's going to be blinding rain. It's going to be, or hail. It's going to be a pretty dense, like just in an area, very dense amount of rain, a very very dense amount of hail. Very hard to see, especially if this were during the daytime. At nighttime, obviously, you're not seeing anything. So, chasing for a call says no hail core punching for me. No, you definitely wouldn't want to hail. You definitely wouldn't want to core punch this. Definitely. Even though it's, I mean, I've seen, way larger, but just at the sheer amount that's falling in the dense part, you definitely would uh, depending on which direction you are driving into the storm, or at the storm. Well, you would either get your back windshield broken or you would get your front shield broken. So either way, you would get one of your windshields pretty much broken out. So again, if you are in Venturia, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. Again, it is severe thunderstorm warning for 70-mile-per-hour winds and uh, and golf ball size hail. So basically 1.75-inch hail. So, um, but yes, hail core punching is not recommended. That is not recommended in any type of storm chase. Obviously, due to several safety issues and safety reasons, but a lot of storm chasers will do it because obviously that might put them in the best spot and in the best area for them to get close to a tornado. But a lot of times that's why you will see a lot of people blow out their windshields as well. But a lot of times you also see people blow off their windshields being close to the RFD around the hook there, where the RFD is ingesting hail as well. So there's usually a lot of hail in the hail core in the forward flank, and there's also hail down in the rear flank downdraft if that storm is producing hail in the RFD is ingesting that. So there's a couple spots you can get nailed with hail, and a lot of times you will see storm chasers get nailed with hail right there around the RFD hook echo tornado area because the RFD has ingested all that hail and wrapped it around. So there's basically about two spots to really get hit with in a normal typical supercell type of way. So Tammy says had some pea-sized hail on the Thursday storm. Glad it wasn't bigger. Okay. Yes, thankfully. Hail hail does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And again, if you're in Venturia, you are going to take a smack dab. This is going to hit you right in the mouth. Again, this is 70-mile-per-hour winds. They just updated it because it's blinking. Again, this is still warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds and for 1 3/4 inch of hail. So we are still talking golf ball size hail. So if you are in Venturia, North Dakota, you are going to take this right on the chin. This is coming the smack dab right for you. So please be in your safe spot. Please be in your safe shelter. And please remain there until the storm has passed, until it is safe for you to get out of there. So you definitely don't want to get hit with any hail no matter what. But you definitely don't want to be getting hit with golf balls outside on your head or anything like that. Hail is a major cause of damage. It does send people to the hospital all the time, and people have unfortunately passed away from getting hit with hail. So take it very seriously. Remember, it does have the word stone in it for a reason. It's a hailstone because it's hard like a stone. So, again, respect it and don't underestimate it. But nonetheless, let's see what else we have going on. Two severe thunderstorm warnings. So we still got the one in west, oh, we got a new one. Oh, no, sorry, that's Wyoming. Still in Wyoming. But the main show right now is this storm right here. The one in Wyoming is for, if you're in Sundance, if you're in Hewlett, again, this severe thunderstorm warning is for 60-mile-per-hour winds. If you look at this does not even look like a storm. This is mainly just all wind driven right here. There's like hardly any. There's a little bit of rain here, but besides this, maybe a few flashes of lightning, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. But besides that, This is all wind driven right here. It's all wind driven. And velocity should, let's go to velocity. Velocity should give us a good indication of what is going on if they picked it up properly. Oh, yeah, but nonetheless, why is it not? All right, but nonetheless, it is series on shore for 60-mile-per-hour winds. So please take that seriously. They're in Sundance, Wyoming, Hewlett, Wyoming, and Pine Haven, Wyoming as well. Let's go back to our main show right now. Main show is oh wow, and they actually had an almost 90-mile-per-hour wind gust from the storm measured 38 minutes ago. So this storm is packing a punch for this little guy is packing a punch out here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This guy is still packing a punch. Looks like it's a little broken up now, so that's good. The hail core has uh, weakened just a little bit, but still, nonetheless, it is still there. It's not as wide, it's not as big as it was, not as deep as it was either. But still, nonetheless, it's still packing some good sized hail, still packing some good wind. So if you're in Ventura, please take this very seriously and please be in your safe spot. And please do not come out until the storm has passed, until it is safe to come out. You definitely don't want to get hit by any type of hail, but again, you definitely don't want to get hit with golf ball size hail. Definitely not any of that. When it comes to that, and Tammy says that's why my chasing kit has helmets and goggles. Yes, great. That is awesome. And that's the way to stay safe. Thank you, Tammy, for that, for staying safe out there. Because you definitely don't know. You definitely don't know what you're ever going to run into out there. So, when it comes to that, so. But nonetheless, this is the main storm. This is why we are focused on this storm right here. This is the main one. Thankfully, it is calming down a little bit, but nonetheless, it's still packing some good wind. That wind is actually jotting out a little bit, so yeah, still packing some good wind. Still packing, probably close to what was that, 65 dBz? Yeah, so still packing some heavy rain. Definitely some hail still in there. So if you're in Ventura or Ventura, you are getting nailed right now as we speak, because this image is about 1 minute old or so, so it's already on your doorstep. It's most likely already in the city right now. So, but nonetheless, please be safe in Ventura, North Dakota. And I'm going to take a drink of water here. Again, thank you to everybody who is watching on Twitch. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Kick. Thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. And thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook. Appreciate all of you. All of you guys are awesome. Wouldn't be able to do this without all of you. Hopefully you guys have had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys hopefully everything has been up and up for everybody. Um, hopefully more good days than bad days. Hopefully, it's a lot of hopefully it's a lot of great things are going on for you guys. But as we see now, Ventura is definitely getting smacked as we speak. So please take cover in Ventura, South Dakota. I'm definitely looking forward to Weatherfront. Just get back on that. Like Lisa mentioned earlier, hopefully that comes out for Android this week or soon. This sometime. That's gonna be pretty awesome. So pretty awesome. When it comes to that, so still packing a punch here. Still packing a punch in Ventura, North Dakota. See where Freddie's up to. Freddie should be up in. He should be. He's going to be way up north in North Dakota. But Tammy says, "Gonna call it. Catch you all next time." Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Tammy, for being here. Always a great supporter. Always a great encourager. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Tammy. We'll be praying for your sister. So hopefully everything goes well tomorrow morning. Hopefully great wisdom for again the staff who will be removing her tubes, and just hopefully no complications, and hopefully just a great successful type of surgery or type of removal tomorrow. So when it comes to that, so again, thank you very much, Tammy. Highly appreciate you being in here, being very active. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in here. Appreciate everybody who is active. Appreciate all of the lurkers who are in here as well. Hopefully you are enjoying my content. Hopefully you are learning too as you are watching. So so very thankful for all of you. So, but again, the most looks like we got another one over here too. We do have. Says it's so considerable. Yes, I believe it is. Let's check it out. Yep, still considerable. And it will be allowed to expire in 16 minutes. Again, if you are in Ventura, you are in the pathway of the storm. If you are in Edgeley and Clome, North Dakota, you're in the pathway of this other severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So please take cover and please take shelter where, but you will be safe, and please come out. And please do not come out until the storm has passed and you are safe to do so. I definitely plan on being live tomorrow, providing coverage for what seems to be a pretty active day tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I will most likely be back on Weatherfront tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but most likely because I can tap into Brother John, Pastor John, in his stream. So but again, hope y'all are having a great night. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Um, having a very blessed and a very great Sunday. So, still the storm of the hour is still right here now to the east of Venturia. It's still packing a punch. It still has a really, really deep hill core here again. So it has a decent hill core here. So that would be tracking off towards Ashley. If you're in Ashley, please be in your safe spot and please be prepared for this storm that's on its way to you. And if you are just tuning in, really, again, really thankful that all of you are here, but and also really thankful that I have reached the criteria to apply for a YouTube partnership. So very, very thankful to be um, hopefully into the YouTube partner program here really shortly. So very blessed and very thankful for that. And again, that's all due to all of you. God first, and then all of you after that. So it looks like they just put out a blanket, or they just updated this, it looks like, or did they blanket it? It looks like they extended it. Oh no. Oh yeah, they just updated it. So now they're saying 1.5 inch hail, still 70-mile-per-hour winds, and it still will go on for another um 12 minutes. So it will be allowed to expire at 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 9 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So again, this has a considerable tag on it: 70-mile-per-hour winds and 1.5 inch hail. Don't know if you guys are still getting any of the smoke. I don't know where you guys are at, but um, hopefully the Canadian um, smoke has um, hopefully receded quite a bit. It has here in Chicago. It was here for about a day, then it receded back. So that was, but when it was here, you could definitely know it was here. That's for sure. So hopefully you guys aren't getting too much smoke or anything like that. So. But again, we still got a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme southern North Dakota. If you were in Ashley, if you are in Lowell, that's right on the border of North Dakota and South Dakota, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. Uh, so please remain in your safe spot again until it is safe for you to come out. Again, they're still looking at allowing this to expire in the next 10 minutes. So, and again, this is for southwestern McIntosh County in North Dakota. So we'll wait and see what they decide to do here in the next 10 minutes. And then um, we will go from there. And then we'll jump into the outlook again one more time to see how tomorrow is still shaping up for all those who weren't in here earlier. We'll take a look at how that's shaping up, what that's shaping up to be like and look like tomorrow. But again, if you're in Natchitoches County, if you are in North Dakota, if you are in or around Ashley, North Dakota, in Natchitoches County, you are in the path of this severe thunderstorm warning. So please take it seriously. Please stay in your safe spot until it is safe to come out, until the storm passes. So again, we'll wait and see what they do, what they decide to do. We'll wait and see what's going on. So but if you guys have been following the World Cup, it looks like Spain won the World Cup today. Looks like they beat Argentina 1-0. So hope you guys are all having a great Sunday night. Hope you guys are all having a great great day. We'll wait to see again. We'll wait to see what they do here. I'm gonna take a look at the outlook and then probably end my stream here in the next like 10 minutes or so. So we'll wait to see what they do here. See if they drop the considerable severe thunderstorm tag, and so give it a few more minutes here. But nonetheless, that gives us time to go look at the outlooks again. Let's look at again. Let's look at categorical for that's currently now for day 2 for tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, very large swath of enhanced risk right now. Currently from Iowa, from central Iowa to eastern Iowa, northeastern Iowa, all the way up through basically 90% of Wisconsin. So all the way up through Milwaukee, you are in an enhanced risk. If you are in, come on, Madison, Stevens Point, you are all in the enhanced risk for tomorrow. So again, enhanced risk. It's a level 3 out of 5, so take it very seriously. Right now, the tornado risk is at 5%, which with the very large hatched area for tomorrow. The very, very large hatched area. So again, enhanced risk in a large area of slight risk, all the way from Chicago through all the way out west, all the way to Sioux City. All the way to Sioux City. I believe that's Iowa, right? Sioux City is Iowa? Yeah, I believe that's correct. Oh, to Sioux City. And a marginal level 1 all the way out to O'Neill, Nebraska. So a large swath of marginal, large swath of slight, and a large swath of enhanced risk as well. So tomorrow again is shaping up to be what could be a pretty significant severe weather day. And again, like I've said many times, especially for this time of year. So I had to take more look at the CAPE values, at the HRRR, at the SRH values, as well as some other parameters as well to see what is really driving all of this severe weather. So again, tomorrow shaping up here, shaping up in Iowa and pretty much all of Wisconsin to be a potentially a significant severe weather day. So, and then again, what do we have for Tuesday? Tuesday again, we have another enhanced at-risk area, all the way from basically Louisville, Kentucky, that is, all the way over to basically to Warren, Pennsylvania, pretty much close to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So a very large swath right now. Currently, that is highlighted, that is drawn in for Tuesday as well. So again, pretty big areas already for Tuesday. So Tuesday's shaping up again too to be a very significant severe weather day as well. So we could have 2 straight days of some significant severe weather. So we will see. We will see. So let's drop off the outlooks and let's go and take a look back at our storm that we have out there. So we got 4 severe thunderstorm warnings now. We do have 3 in North Dakota, and we still have one in Wyoming. The one for you in Wyoming is about to expire in 2 minutes. All of the other action is up here in North Dakota. So they have basically severe warned basically this whole line of storms right here. So again, this severe, considerable one with the considerable tag is and will be allowed to expire in 2 minutes. And as you can see, it's actually looks like it actually ended up merging with some of these other storms as well. So pretty big, so a pretty good size line of storms out there right now in McIntosh County around Ashley, North Dakota. So wait and see if they drop this considerable tag or if they extend this. Well, so we'll give it a minute or so here. Once they update it. So we'll see what they do. But nonetheless, if you are new here, if you just joined in, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate all of you all being here. Whether there's 0 of you in here or there's 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever, I appreciate all of you all being here. So very thankful for all that. So thank you for being here in the John Boy Severe Weather Lab plus Education. Highly appreciate that. So we'll give another few. Shouldn't be much longer, and they should update this. Let us know what's going on with this. Oh, so they did extend it. So they they took the considerable tag off. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh no, the considerable tag is going to expire, and they're just putting out a whole blanket new severe thunderstorm warning. So that's good. So the considerable one is going to expire, but they are going to still keep it on for 1.5-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind. So thankfully, the considerable tag has been dropped. And the storm, a little bit right off to your east there from Ashley in Edgeley, North Dakota. 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds as well. So this is the fireworks show right now tonight. So when it comes to that, so thankfully they did drop that considerable tag. So very, very thankful for that. And again, if you guys do not know how it goes when it comes to different tags, they can put on a considerable tag. And there's criteria that has to be met, like certain hail criteria and wind criteria. The hail's got to be 1.75 or larger, and the wind criteria has got to be 70 miles per hour or more. But if it goes up to 80 miles per hour, they will put on a destructive tag. So a destructive tag will get put on for 80 miles per hour. And if the hail gets any larger, I believe it's like 2.25 or 2.5. They'll put on a destructive tag as well for that. So, and they can also issue what's known as an EDS, extremely dangerous situation, severe thunderstorm. What usually what that is for 90 plus mile an hour winds. So like we're talking like derechos and stuff, and or just large MCS events. So yeah, so you'll see like a considerable tag, you'll see a destructive tag, and you will very rarely see an EDS type of severe thunderstorm warning. But nonetheless, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Looks like everything's quieted down. Things are starting to quiet down. Again, so we took a look at the outlooks, what tomorrow's going to look like. So tomorrow's shaping up to be a pretty significant day tomorrow. I would definitely highly expect Pastor John to be chasing. So that's going to be awesome. See him out there chasing. I myself will be covering the storms myself tomorrow. So very thankful again for all of you being in here. You guys are all awesome. Again, thank you to all for helping me get to YouTube partnership criteria. So very extremely looking forward to joining the program and being a YouTube partner. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Once all that goes through. But again, very, very thankful for each and every one of you. So thank you to everybody who is watching on Twitch. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Kick. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook. Thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Again, you guys are all awesome. You guys are amazing. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit something again tonight. It's my pleasure to come on here and hang out and to do these types of streams, keep you guys safe, and to again just be in fellowship and community with one another. So again, with this one last check of what's going on. So one last check. Again, it is it's a severe thunderstorm warning with 1.5-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind. And that is headed up towards Clone and Edgeley, North Dakota. So that is going to be for Logan County and McIntosh County in North Dakota. And this severe thunderstorm warning will expire at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So again, I'm very thankful for all of you. I am going to sign off for the night. Very thankful, very blessed for all of you. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you again for your encouragement. Thank you all again for for being here. Thank you all again for your support. Again, you guys are all awesome as always. So highly appreciate all that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, feel free to email me. My email is on my bio on YouTube, so please feel free to email me. Highly appreciate that. And um, I'm looking to starting. I will be coming down the pipeline here, so looking to start um, or to have it up and running by this weekend or by next weekend is to have um, my Discord. So I'm gonna start a Discord. Have that looking to have that up and running. Hopefully uh, by the end of this week. So that is the goal. So, but again, thank you all for being here. God bless you all. You guys are amazing. You guys are all awesome. Hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoyed something. Hope you guys all learned something. Again, please like, please subscribe. Highly appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are all awesome. Again, I appreciate all of you. You guys are all loved. You guys, God loves you guys more than what you will ever know. Um, so very thankful again for all of you. So, and like always, be brave.